In every workplace, there are times when challenges occur, when communication breaks down, and when deadlines are at risk. High-performing leaders and team members, they effectively address these issues and in a timely manner. Now, in today's video, a team lead named Sophie on your right will address a missed expectation along with a failure to communicate with Olivia, a team member on the left. Here's some background information. Sophie is the team lead for the learning and development team, and they are planning a leadership retreat for the executive team. They've already had their first meeting, and they've assigned tasks. Tasks deadline is 1 week, and they are to complete them and then report them at the upcoming meeting. And they are to report any complications that arise immediately, which is just standard operating procedure for this team. Now, Olivia's task is to secure the retreat location before the upcoming meeting. And Sophie sent out the meeting reminder to all team members, and they all responded that they plan to attend. So she was quite surprised when the Olivia did not attend the meeting, nor did she communicate her inability to attend the meeting or an update on the retreat location that she was to secure. So to dialogue about this unmet expectation, Sophie is going to implement the Safe Conversations framework. And let me just highlight that in this framework, when she gets to identifying action, here is where she is going to describe the gap. In this case, what she was expecting Olivia to do, which was attend the meeting and complete the securing the location, versus the fact that she didn't attend the meeting and did not communicate on the location, whether or not it was even secured. So Sophie is a strong leader. So notice how she incorporates questioning throughout the conversation. Even notice at the end when she's inviting problem solving and letting Olivia identify a plan for improvement moving forward. So now before she begins this conversation, the first thing she will do is check in. And she's going to check in to see how Olivia is doing. She wants to check in with the person before she checks in on the unmet expectation. That way she finds out any background information or if there's been an emergency or something has happened that she is unaware of. So checking in, here is how she does that. Olivia, I missed you at today's meeting and I wanted to check in to make sure you are okay. Olivia's response. Oh, the meeting completely slipped my mind. Sorry about that. Okay, now that she's discovered that it was a busy schedule and this meeting simply slipped Olivia's mind, she is going to open up this conversation by communicating positive wants. Here you go. Olivia, I want you to be recognized and respected for your contribution to the team. I also want to be able to count on you to meet your deliverables, and I want our team to plan a successful leadership retreat. Now, I was counting on you on attending today's meeting and updating us on the location that you secured for the retreat. To be honest, when you miss a meeting and do not update us on your deliverable, we are unable to move forward and our planning is delayed. And now tell me, is there some kind of a challenge you faced in meeting this deadline? Sophie, you seem to be clueless of how packed my work week has been this week. Why don't you cut me some slack? Oh, Olivia, I don't want to be unaware of your demanding work schedule. I do want you to communicate with me when your work demands put you at risk for not meeting the deadline in securing a retreat location. Sophie, in all honesty, I was so buried under with work products that or projects that securing a retreat location, well, it completely slipped my mind. I really am sorry. It sounds like work has been challenging, and I recognize that work projects can be demanding. While you can't prevent demanding work weeks, Olivia, communicating when deadlines are at risk is critical in ensuring your success as well as our teams. Tell me, what are your thoughts on what you could put into place to better track your deadlines? Yeah, good question. In the future, I will be more intentional about calendaring deadlines and daily monitoring the calendar and also communicating. May I get your commitment moving forward that you will let me know as soon as you realize a deadline is at risk, and that you will also let me know anytime you are unable to attend a team meeting? Yes, that's a fair request. I am committed to that. Thanks, Olivia. I appreciate your commitment to communicate. Now, given that the retreat location needs to be secured this week, how do you recommend we move forward? So let's stop the conversation right there. I am sure Sophie will likely ask further questions. Is this a task you can complete? What are your thoughts on whether you complete it or whether it's best to, at this point, recruit another team member to secure the location? So Sophie intentionally engages and will engage Olivia in problem solving. That instead of telling team members what to do when problems arise, she wants to empower them to formulate solutions and to develop some leadership skills. She knows that the more involved they are, the greater the likelihood of change moving forward. And she wants to turn this into an apprenticeship opportunity. So also, as the team lead, Sophie may need to include in her conversation that while moving forward, she is trusting Olivia to communicate when deadlines are at risk, that she also wants to let her know that in case of any unmet expectations moving forward, that these will be addressed as performance concerns. So you start with a reminder, clarifying the expectation, but once that's done and a behavior pattern is developing, then it's time to have a performance conversation. So let me close this video with the following quote. An effective leader will ask questions instead of giving direct orders. And let me add that a strong leader will ask quality questions that involve apprenticing people, developing leaders, and having them develop solutions moving forward. Thanks for joining and wishing you success on your communication journey. This is Lori checking out.